With MailChimp's customer journey smarts, you can track when a customer buys something, plan for their next purchase,
she's a lady, oh, such a lady. She's a lady, sophisticated lady. She's a lady, oh, such a lady. She's a lady, sophisticated lady. Mother man, ooh, she's so divine. The charm of the girl, the strength of the world, like a diamond in the rough. She's sweet, but she's tough. She's meek, she's mild. Give up business with a smile. The woman of two, cool when you're rude, sweet when she puts out. You're wrong, she'll dismiss ya. Such style and such grace, she takes class to the place. When she walks through the room, you'll have to assume that she's a lady. Oh, such a lady, such a lady. She's a lady, oh yeah, sophisticated lady. She's a lady, she's a lady. Well, such a lady, such a lady. She's a lady, sophisticated lady. To the women of the world, you cannot believe it's more than good looks or how well you can cook. It takes more than just teasing and pleasing a man. It's like a religion, it takes practice and vision. There's no substitute. You got to be real, there's no way you can forget. Follow all the rules. Walking tall with no back, straight ahead, running high. And they say that she's a lady, oh, such a lady, such a lady. She's a lady, oh yeah, sophisticated lady. She's a lady, she's a lady, she's a lady, such a lady, such a lady. She's a lady, sophisticated lady. She's a lady, such a lady, oh yeah. She's a lady, she's a lady. Such a lady. She's a lady, oh, such a lady, such a lady. She's a lady, oh yeah, sophisticated lady. Oh, she's a lady, ooh, such a lady. She's a lady, she's a lady, sophisticated lady. She's a lady, such a sophisticated lady. She's a lady, sophisticated lady. She's a lady. She's a lady, such a sophisticated lady. She's a lady, sophisticated lady. She's a lady. She's a lady, such a sophisticated lady. She's a lady, sophisticated lady. She's a lady, such a lady. She's a lady, sophisticated lady. She's a lady.
We have a lot of sayings about work, like, there's no substitute for hard work.
me anymore, it seems. I'm all alone in my dreams, yeah. I just feel so weak. No one knows the pain I see when I'm all alone. Now that you're gone, my world is cold, my friends are few. Without you here, my joy seems cruel. When you left, you took part of me. What can I do? Tell me, baby, it's you that I need. Baby, it's you that I need. I'm lonely, yes. It's you that I need. Come on back, come back. Something's wrong in me. You are my life, my mystery, baby. How could you do this to me? You left me holding on to a memory. I tried to be good, took you to a place no others could. I suddenly woke and found you gone. You were gone. Now I sing my heart to you. This song, something's happened to me. My destiny. My life will never, ever be complete. Come back to me. Baby, 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 you are that I need. Baby, you that I need. No, nobody but you. It's you that I need. Come back. It's you that I need. It's you that I need. Come on back, babe. It's you that I need. Come back. It's you that I need. Oh, it's you, babe. It's you that I need. All I need is you. It's you that I need. No apologies are necessary.
We have a lot of sayings about work, like there's no substitute for hard work. Just do what you love. Great ideas can
Would you like a cup of tea? Something sweet, like a kiss from me. And how would you like a lullaby to relax your mind as I take this time to give you something you've been needing, something good and pleasing to your soul. Oh, my love, I wanna do you right, make you feel real nice till the morning light. Oh, it's okay, whatever you want, it's alright with me, alright with me. I don't mind. It's okay, whatever you want, it's alright with me.
Baby, you can lock me up and throw away the key. 'Cause tonight I'm here to please. And oh, baby, whatever you want, your wish is my command. Anything your heart can stand. 'Cause I'm feeling that you need something good and pleasing for your soul. Oh, my love, tonight I'll make it right. Anything you like, I won't put up a fight. It's okay, whatever you want, it's alright with me. I don't mind. It's okay. Talking about it's over again. Yeah. Come on, get something, baby. Take my hand and follow me. Say, yeah. Don't you hear me singing, baby? Cause I'm feeling that you need something good and pleasing for your soul. Oh, my love, tonight I'll make it right. Anything you like, I won't put up my fight. It's okay, it's alright with me. Don't you hear me talking, baby? I hear, baby. It's alright. Whatever you want, come on in here and get some of this, baby. It's okay. It's alright with me. Talking about that side again. It's okay. It's alright.
In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what we call the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty Angel Snub 7. I am your soul brother, number one. Before we get into our talk, I would like to take the time to make the announcements before we get started. Hold on a second here. I forgot. Here we want to make some do some announcements before we get into our talk. Thanks for being patient. First of all, many of you already know, but for those of you who don't, we want to continue to support our sister Noble Levine, and her book, God is on Trial, available on Amazon. Also, I think it's iUniverse. How Religion Keeps Humanity Under My Control and Fear. You can get that on Kindle for $3.99. Paperback, $13.99. And thanks to your support, your help, I believe her book is has a rating of 4, close to 5 stars. Doing pretty well. We want to continue to push her writings. To my knowledge, she's working on 2 books at the same time. And I want to continue to support our sister in her efforts and take advantage of any talent that we have. So get God is on Trial. How Religion Keeps Humanity Under My Control and Fear. $3.99 on Amazon. That's Kindle for $3.99, and you can get the paperback for $13.99. And compared to most of these scholars and other popular type folks on the internet, I have not seen work unless it's absolutely free, because I think our brother Palmetto Star, he is offering his book for free on the internet if you want to read his book. Sister Noble's book is the cheapest out here, and I would tell you it's the best. And I can't wait to see what she is doing in these next releases. Probably be published next year sometime, probably. I don't know. But we don't want to rush. We want to be like fine wine, take our time and that type. So we want quality instead of quantity here. Also, for those of you who want to just have a change in the atmosphere, in the environment, you love Angel Snub 7, but you also like to go outside. You don't have to necessarily leave the Realist Temple. We have every Wednesday, we have late night with Soul Sister Karen every Wednesday at 9:15 p.m. Central Time. Late night with Soul Sister Karen. And her program, her broadcast, again, because of your support, doing very, very well. And the combination of her and Sister Nova together, they really got them going out there in YouTube land. So every Wednesday, late night with Soul Sister Karen, check her out right here on Reality's Temple. And we of course, I rebroadcast on Reality's Temple Internet Ministry and Angel Snub 7 and Facebook or wherever. But the original broadcast is every Wednesday, late night with Soul Sister Karen. Now, two more announcements real quick, and we're going to go ahead and get into our topic, which I always say shouldn't take that long. We always end up an hour, 2 hours, or whatever. Now, we were talking about the Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign billboard fund. People cannot choose something they don't know nothing about. So we have to promote. We have to let people know before you can make any kind of moves. You have to let the people know about their options. So I was thinking about putting up a billboard, probably in the city of Jackson, that's the capital of Mississippi, along the two of the major highways like I-55 and I-20. And the people may not know what it's about, but they will see this billboard and what is that? And so get the talk. And this is something a lot of folks don't understand. You cannot do nothing. People cannot act upon what they do not know. So it is important that we do everything that we can possible to let them know. And what a lot of folks who hate our platform, what they ignore is that unlike selling shoes on the corner, unlike getting a Pell Grant and going to school, and all this other little tiddly wink stuff that y'all think about and then do. Taking control of a state requires exactly that. You're going to have to move and act like a state, like that's what you want. So it's going to take a lot of resources, a lot of help, because when you win, you're going to get a lot out of it. See, when you invest small, you get small. When you do small, that's all you're going to get. So we want this state. So that means somebody got to sacrifice big, suffer big, so that the benefits will be big. We're after something big. You are satisfied with the small. And you wonder why you cannot progress, because those of whom you are in competition with are acting upon something larger. Been there, done that. They are taking long strides and you're taking baby steps. You'll never catch them. We are already behind, either by our own device or due to the fact, like in 1921, our ancestors was attacked, not only in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but all over this country, especially in the South. They were attacked. They faced domestic terrorism. That's why they could not progress. It was not because they didn't have the teachings of Marcus Garvey or Elijah Muhammad or Noble Drew Ali or Hebrew, whatever you. No, they suffered and they were made to go backwards because of domestic terrorism. So the Mississippi campaign is nothing but their activity. So you can laugh and call it a pipe dream. You making mockery of your own ancestors. But that's understood how you hate your own and you love foreigners that you don't know. But you hate your own people living and breathing in America, but at the same time, they want to take credit for Black Wall Street. Look what we did. You ain't did a damn thing. Nation of Islam don't have nothing to do with Black Wall Street or Pan-Africanism and all this other stuff that y'all talking about. They want to claim anything we do of good, but then they want to make mockery and ignore ancient Egypt. What about ancient Egypt? How does that help me in America? Does not help us in America. What about our brother that invented a machine that put shoes together, or the machine that automatically oils your car? All types of things, air conditioning, all the, you talk about ancient Egypt. Did ancient Egypt have air conditioning? Did they have cars? Did they have electricity? Oh, get out of here. Ancient Egypt. Also, ancient Egypt got their ass whooped by Europeans, and they never were slaves. All we ever known was slavery, and look what we did. Can you imagine what we could have done or could do if we did not have this stress of living in a racist environment on us? Oh, wow. Ancient Egypt. Yeah. And this is not to belittle ancient Egypt. This is that you're putting people or giving them something, a lot of credit, and you are just as great. Matter of fact, you are greater because you're still alive. Ancient Egypt is gone. That's the past. We focus on the living. You focus on the dead. And the dead has never helped nobody. Even so, we was talking about getting the funds together to put up a few billboards, maybe 3, I hope. But also at the same time, I have not discussed this with Brother Maurice, who is the director of the Mississippi Initiative. I have not discussed it with him yet. But I'm thinking, what if we took the funds that we raise for the billboard and we invest in a 7-city tour? Of course, Jackson, and then I think like Greenwood, Yazoo. We want to do a little bit in the north, the middle, and the south of Mississippi, and do a 7-city tour where people can actually see and touch us in real time. And what made me think that maybe the 7-city tour, and I chose 7, that's my favorite number, but I chose 7 also because I was told that 7 represents the beginning. It's the beginning. The number 9 represents the fulfillment. So maybe the next tour we do will be a 9 or more city tour. But right now, it's the beginning. And you will have the power of the Mississippi Campaign, Exodus, Mississippi Initiative together on the road, taking care of business. We're letting the people know this option. And during this tour, while we're there, maybe we could contact some of the mayors, the alder people, some of these other influential, the large churches, whoever will listen, whoever will take us in, let's go in here and talk. And I think maybe we can get this together late this year or early next year and take care of this business. That might be better than the highway billboards. So Sister Ann in the house. I don't know where the deacon's at. They tripping. So Sister Ann in the house. So I need to talk with our brother Maurice, and get his feedback on the 7-city tour. I think that probably would be much better than the billboards, because I know that these billboards are very expensive and they are only up there for a very short time, while we could actually, what's the word I'm looking for? But they will remember us live. I know our sister Rashida Strober, shout out to dark skin activism, Sister Rashida Strober and her little baby Lauren, shout out to the dark skin activist and warrior. When I first introduced the Mississippi Campaign to Sister Rashida, she really wasn't into that. And she thought that we were, it's about supporting homosexuality or something. I don't know how she came to that conclusion, but that's how she was thinking. And she told me she didn't mind playing the promotional video, but she's going to edit some of it out, whatever. And, beggars can't be choosers. Whatever the sister want to do to help, okay. I mean, it does not really take away from the message. But myself and Sister Noble, we went to see her play live. So Sister Rashida has met in person myself and Sister Noble live. And I really didn't feel like talking. And Sister Rashida said, well, this is your opportunity. You can present your Mississippi campaign to my audience. Put me on the spot. I'm like, well, I didn't really feel like it. I was enjoying the play and everything, but Sister Rashida put me on the spot. So I stood up and I presented the plan to her audience. And if I did not affect nobody, I affected Sister Rashida, because she told me after she heard me in person and how I explained it, the plan, now she understands. Now she understands. But that was speaking in person in front of a crowd. And I'm very sure that Sister Rashida would help us in planning. She's good at these tours and putting these different things together. And I'm very sure for us, I would like to pay her for her help, or anybody, to really, so that we can get this done. And those of us who can't help in any kind of other way, we can help with our donations to make this a reality, to make something that's an idea, we can actually put this on the board and make it real. Our enemies don't want it to be real because whatever they have don't work. And they don't want us to get started because the stronger we get and the more we do makes them look bad because they've been around for decades and cannot get nothing done. And that's what it's all about. Jealousy, envy, hatred. And last but not least in our comments, I brought this again to the attention of our brother Muhammad. I went to his website and he has hats and other different merchandise with B1 whoop ass on it, stuff like that. You know, B1 merchandise. Because I want to, when I come on the platform, I want to be able to show our unification and our love for each other. And I want to be able to come on the platform they're coming on the platform and I want to be able to wear B1 stuff. I want the shirt. I want a Maurice Muhammad hat. You know, I want to be like that. And I have a Sarah Sutanseti shirt that I got from his website. I doubt if Sarah Sutanseti would buy an Operation Exodus Mississippi shirt. I really doubt it. But that's what I'm about. I cannot speak for others. I support us. How does it hurt me to buy merchandise with B1 Brother Maurice or a Sarah Sutanseti shirt? Hell, even a Young Pharaoh shirt. How does that hurt me that we support one another? But we're so jealous and envious and greedy, and it's going to get us all locked up in a mass grave. Let me share that with us. Let's share that with you. There we go. Brother Maurice site, the Initiative Network. The link is in the description box. The link is in the chat room. I'm definitely going to order a hat or shirt or something. I got to represent. And I did send email to Brother Maurice, and his wife is the one that is the administrator of the website, and we're gonna get it together and see how much it costs, because I'm gonna go in my own pocket to get this party started. Get us some Operation Exodus Mississippi shirts and a hat or something, you know, so that we can floss a little bit too. Nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And all profits go to the work. All profits go to doing this work. That's what it's for. Mississippi campaign work or Mississippi initiative work don't make any difference. We all families going to the same place. The stronger we get, the weaker they get. And they should be embarrassed because there's thousands of them, hundreds of them. They can't get nothing together. If our little effort can get the citizens of the state of Mississippi on board, because it's about activity. And if they say, yeah, that's a good idea, they just need us to guide them and help them through the process. They're not joining a cult. They're not joining an organization. They are taking the correct, appropriate action to survive living with racists. The same type of activity that was going on in 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They weren't trying to convert nobody to no religion and scholarship and all that. They were just trying to survive living in America. No more, no less. Sister Ann says, somebody already doing your Mississippi campaign. You should check it out and see how y'all can work together. Who is this person? I need more information because there is nobody doing Mississippi campaign. There's only one. And it was born right here on this platform. That's where it was born. It's a lot of people that can, and anybody, they can go through the motions, but I doubt if they're doing the Mississippi campaign. I don't think a lot of us really understand because we tripping on the name, Mississippi campaign. What a lot of us really don't realize is, just like Brother Muhammad says all the time, the activity that we're doing is going to change reality as we know it. The heaven that you talk about, that's what you're doing. Building it on earth. I don't think that you really understand because your mind is filled up with all that Nation of Islam, nation crap, and pro-black this, and we really don't understand what freedom is, and we are used to living in people's houses, and we're not used to building a house, and there's a big difference. A person who only know how to live in a house don't know what it takes to build a house. We're building a house from the ground up. Those who only know how to drive a car don't know how to build a car. There's a difference. I would definitely do that. You can put that in the, Sister Ann, you can put that in the, I don't know, maybe I can hit the link and I can save it on my computer. Let me see real quick. I think I can get, okay. No, I can't get it from my side here. Put it in the actual comment section of the video when you get a chance. You have my email, Sister Ann. You can send that link to my email. Okay. But those are the announcements. I just wanted to get that out the way. And it shouldn't take that long. Let us talk about the topic that we chosen today. Again, thank our Sister Ann for being with us. My email is in the description box. Every video has my email in it, Sister Ann. All right, let's get this party started. Woo! Now, you know, when I start off that way, there's something that grinds my gears. Oh, wow. We want to talk about idiots, a bunch of idiots that have the nerve to tell you and tell me that we're not black enough. We're not African enough. We hate ourselves. I want to talk to you. You idiots. They are experts and they qualify to tell you and me, who was born this way, we're not black enough. We're haters of self. Got a lot of nerve. What qualifies you to tell me I'm not black enough? Matter of fact, what is it? Like Eric Muhammad always said, talk black to me. Talk soul to me. What the hell is it? Now, first of all, you really don't know what black is yourself, because nobody black created the label, the identity of black. The one who can tell you what's black and what's not black is the one who created the label or the identity, which is the races. Nobody from Africa created this identity. They don't know nothing. They did not create Africa. Colored, Negro, Africa, black, all these are labels, identities that was forced upon the people by their conqueror. And this you know. But yet it's still, you continue to use their classifications and their labels. We know that the conqueror also called the native people here colored, black, and guess what? Even Africans. And they reclassified the native people and made them black. And we ignore that. The native people was the first black people, the first Negro, the first colored, the first African right here. And you know this, but you ignore it. You ignore that because that does not fit into your narrative that you want to spin, that you are some kind of unspecified African. Well, and you look so damn dumb. I don't know what kind of African you is, but I knows you. I knows you is an African. So, yeah, that's right. Show it. Uses Africans, all right. But that's your problem. I'm soul brother number one. I don't have to worry about that race garbage. That's your problem. Okay, let's say black is a race. And that includes Africans, Dominicans, people from Barbados and Haiti and other parts of the Caribbean and whatever. We black people, we all black people because black is a race. Okay. So if black is a race, what does that make the so-called Negro in America? What are we? Because black is a race. We can't be black people. We can't be black people because black is a race. So what are we? When you say the species is a goat, there's no, when you talk about a goat, what kind of goat are you talking about? There are many kinds of goats. There is no species of goat called goat. There's no species of bear called bear. Black bear, grizzly bear, polar bear. There's no species of duck called duck. That's the species. That's the race. So what are we? What the hell is it? We cannot be black people because black is a race. So what are we? We African. We're not Africans either. I mean, you still messed up. The whole thing is confused. That's y'all problem. I don't have to worry about that. That's y'all problem to figure out between you and your massa that you follow. Because that's the one who told you was black. That's the one who told you was African. That's the one who told you you are Native American. They are the ones where you get your information source. That's why you are a foundational black American, because they are the ones that is the source of your foundation. I don't have to worry about that stuff. That's y'all problem. I don't play the race game. So I intentionally wore my karate gi. I intentionally, because I haven't done it in a little bit, but I wanted to have my sisters in the background intentionally, because I'm not black enough. If I wear a karate gi, how are you black? The karate gi is black. That's not good enough, because the karate gi represents China. You're not Chinese. I can guarantee you there are Africans who are taking Chinese martial arts and they are wearing Chinese clothes, karate gis. Y'all just silly and stupid. You're so pure African. Those people on the continent are not pure. There is no national African language. All their languages of all their nations is European. They speak French, English, or whatever. They are destroyed. You live in some type of land that don't exist. And whatever somebody is doing in the human family, it's going to spread to others. It don't make no difference if it came from an African or a European or a Chinese. I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of Africans love to eat with Chinese sticks, chopsticks. I wouldn't be shocked. You live in some kind of la-la land. This is 2021. We got jet planes and boats constantly going back and forth on the earth. This life that you're thinking about, it don't exist. Life for human beings right now is integrated whether we like it or not. Here we go again. I don't like integration. I don't want the integration. Dr. Martin Luther King said he made a mistake. He burned the people in a burning house. That's right. Dr. King said, the integration. Since you don't like integration, then you need to remove everything out of your home, your apartment, that you did not produce out of your house. All that stuff made in China, in Korea, Indonesia, you need to throw all that away because you don't want to be integrated. You pure. Make your own damn clothes, shoes. Bring your own water into your house. You pay taxes to another people. You don't own no land or resources. You control none. You own none and you control nothing. You don't rent none. You're a pathetic piece of loser trash. And the only one you impress is another slave. You don't impress me. You ain't rocking with nothing. When you go in your pocket, lint come out. And you don't even own the lint. The lint came from Indonesia or China or Malaysia or some damn where. You don't even have lint. You understand how pathetic? You have the nerve to judge somebody. You ain't black enough. I'm supposed to come on video with a bunch of books, John Henry Clark and all these African scholars. That's what I'm supposed to have behind. Instead of having the sisters behind me, I'm supposed to have all that and some unks all over the wall and some other. Get the hell out of here. What does that prove? You have all this costume around you, and you're still a slave living in America. You can't get a drink of water without the white man's permission. Got the nerve to judge somebody. What you got? You Uncle Tom. You a sellout. You a Sambo. How do you qualify to call anybody anything? You piece of trash. I was born towards the end of the segregated South. I was born in it. You read about it. I was born in it. And I was a little boy. And I protested against segregation and some of those evil things that was going on down the South by myself. My father did not stand with me. My mother supported me, but she didn't stand with me. I was a little boy, 8, 9 years old, by myself. 1960s. You may not think it's nothing. When I was growing up, it was mandatory that you stand up and pledge of allegiance to the flag. I refused in the segregated South. By myself. And a lot of you think that segregation, Jim Crow, a lot of you think that ended with the 1964 or whatever Civil Rights Bill or whatever. No, it didn't. I know that it was still going on even in the early 1970s. And being a truck driver, and some people who have driven trucks or you travel, you can still go to a lot of small towns and ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. They don't talk about it outright, but there's an understanding. The white man ruled this town. You Negroes know your place. You think it's changed? No, it has not. You go to the right small town in America and you married to a white man or white woman, y'all gonna have some problems in 2021. You think everything is la-di-da, everything has changed. No, it has not. So as I got older, I wanted to be part of the Nation of Islam, and I joined Minister Farrakhan. And I gave him 9 years. These people that's judging me. Now, when I was in the Nation of Islam, I don't know what it is because it's not written in the bylaws. For some reason, when you join the Nation of Islam, you're supposed to turn into, I don't know what they expect you to turn into, but you're supposed to turn into, I can't really, I'm trying to explain how you're supposed to act and behave. I can't explain it because I don't know. Because it's not in the lessons, it's not in the laws of the restrictive laws or none of that. I was an FOI, Fruit of Islam. I was in the Nation of Islam for 9 years, but it did not change who I was. I was an Elvis Presley fan. And guess what? I was in the Nation of Islam, and I still was an Elvis Presley fan. That did not change. So some of the brothers were making mockery of me. Brother, you live Elvis Presley. Elvis said that a white man, the only thing a white man could do for him is shine his shoes or something to them. There's no evidence to say that Elvis ever said that. I've never seen no written, there's no witnesses, there's nothing except a rumor that Elvis did that. Even so, I don't give a damn. I was an Elvis Presley fan. I listened to Elvis Presley music. I went out in the street. I sold my bean pies, my Final Call newspapers. Whatever work need to be done, I done it. Brother, we supposed to be listening to, like jazz music. I don't like jazz music. I tried it. I do not like jazz music. The closest to jazz music I'm going to get is Anita Baker and Sade. That's the closest to jazz music I'm going to get. I don't like jazz music. I don't like the blues. I don't like none of that stuff. I like Michael Jackson. I like Prince. I like Elvis Presley. I like the Beatles. I like the Captain and Tennille, Neil Sedaka. That's what I like. I'm not going to change me. If I have to change me to be part of this, y'all can go kick rocks. Because I'll be living a lie. For me to embrace jazz music or whatever, I'll be living a lie. That's not me. I don't like jazz music. I don't like it. So the brothers, there's nothing in the law that said that you have to stop liking whatever you're doing, and I obey the restrictive laws. So the brother's gonna try to make mockery. Brother, how can you be a Muslim and listen to Elvis Presley? I said, I'm being me. That's what I was used to doing. I'm going to do it. There's nothing in the law that says I have to listen to jazz music. And I'm not listening to no damn jazz music. I'm listening to Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, the Beatles, whoever the hell I was listening to. I'm not your damn robot. I'm not your zombie. They didn't understand that. I sold my Final Calls, my bean pies. Now, I'm the brother that listened to Elvis Presley. Guess who they could depend on? Guess who they always call? My phone was always blowing up. Brother, could you do this? Brother, could you do that? Why are you calling me? I like Elvis Presley. I was still taking care of business. I'm still me. See, that's y'all problem. You've created this image to be something that you're not. Some of y'all want to talk tough and big and bold and pump out your, that's not you. Kill the white man, kill the cracker. You don't hate nobody. That's rhetoric. You're not going to hear me talk about, I'm going to kill the white man and I hate everybody. That's just not me. I don't do that. I treat people the way I want to be treated. You hurt me, I'm going to hurt you back. So I'm not black enough for you because I don't fit this image that your fake ass make that you don't even follow. What's so black about you? Build an independent nation. It's over 100 years. Where your damn independent nation is at? What are you doing any different from anybody else? I bet you got your stimulus check, didn't you? Yeah, you got that stimulus check and happily cashed it too. These people think that they so special, especially when you got you and all your children out here just making babies like you're a damn rabbit. So you need that stimulus check to take care of all these mouths you gotta feed. You think you better. So I spent 9 years on the street. And many of these suckers weren't even born. Then they're going to tell me about blackity black. The majority of these people that's going to tell me I'm not black enough, physically, they're not black. Where your melanin at? Since I'm not black enough, where's your black at? The majority of them are light-skinned, high yellow Negroes. Don't even have no melanin. And the ones that do have melanin, you don't hear them talking like that because they was born with melanin all their life. And y'all talk about how the melanin is special and how the melanin do this. I don't see nothing special about it. My mother was dark-skinned. My father was dark-skinned. How the hell you gonna tell me I'm not black enough? Because I don't fit into your silly image of this African. I don't want to fit that image. I don't want to be you. Y'all suckers. You only impress another slave. You clearly don't impress the people. You get a few thousand, but there's millions. There's 40 million plus in this country, and they don't give a damn about what you're talking about. They will come out and they will turn on their TV to watch the celebration in remembrance of Black Wall Street. That's what they would do. Because they are Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street has nothing to do with Pan-Africanism or Nation of Islam, the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. They was doing just fine without all your black scholarship nonsense. And that's what the Mississippi campaign is about. That's your personal life. I have nothing to do with that. Black Wall Street was created in what was in the best interest of the community. They did not go around asking, are you following the teachings? Is there a black code? Is there a black code? Why is all that necessary? A code designed by who? Influenced by who? I'm not black enough. I'm not black enough because I wear a karate gi. I'm not black enough Because instead of the red, black, and the green, I got the real red, black, and the green. The mother. I got the mothers behind me, not a flag. And you really don't even know really what the flag is about. Not really, you don't. And then when somebody tell you what that flag and those colors really come from and what they mean, you go into denial. I'm not black enough. Who are you to judge me? And then I got in trouble. Had to go to the crazy house for 10 years. And I was with the Peckerwood every day for 10 years. And I called him a Peckerwood in his face, and a devil, and the children of Adolf Hitler in his face for 10 years. You ain't never challenged nobody. You ain't never, these people say, you're not black enough. They ain't never done nothing. In their whole entire lives, they ain't done a damn thing. They ain't done nothing. Ain't tried to do nothing except run your mouth. Sell some shoes on the corner, some lipstick. But they qualify. Brother just made a video. He's RBG. At least he's being honest. He said, I drink and I smoke. What kind of warrior are you? And you a drunkard. And you depend on the white man's cigarettes and his drugs and alcohol. What kind of RBG are you? What kind of revolutionary are you and you're a damn drunk? And they keep making all these babies they can't take care of. You making all these babies, don't produce no milk, no baby shoes, no baby car seat, no baby nothing. You blackity black. Arrogant. You're nothing. What you doing that anybody else can't do? Nothing. So they get angry at me because I don't back down to them. I don't back down to them. You call me a name, punk, I call you a name right back. Yes, you are a sewer rat. You want some cheese rat? You a piece of trash, garbage. That's where you belong. You want to call names? I'll call your names right back. You are in no position with your slave happy ass. You're not in no position to judge nobody. Tell me somebody not black enough. I'm not black enough because I speak the English language proper, the way it's supposed to be spoken. Oh, you trying to be like white people. What you think black is? Black is white people. Chocolate covered white people. That's what black is, Negro. That's what the reality of what it is. You silly piece of trash. Cowards. I just found out it was a young girl that was bad enough to come out the house with a shotgun shooting at the police. You ain't that bad. You wouldn't do that. This little 14-year-old girl stepped to the police. She got tired of hiding in the house. She said, the hell with it. Just ran out the house. Kapow! Pow, pow, pow. Yo, pro-blackity black ass, the only thing you know how to do is put your hands behind your back and then lay on the ground. Matter of fact, some of you even brag. I ain't never been in trouble with the law. I ain't never been in trouble with the law because you scared, because you're scary ass. And you better not have trouble with the law. Because Big Bobo, with his big Bobo, is waiting on you. With your weak ass. Y'all weak. I said this in conclusion. Sister Noble had a live stream early in the morning. I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up in the middle of the night and Sister Noble and Sister Karen was talking. I will play that video on this channel at 3:15. But if you want to see that video now, you subscribe to Sister Noble's channel and you'll see her talking, her and Sister Karen talking 2 or 3 in the morning. And this Nepal dingbat talking about she made some illegal recordings. She did the same thing that Brother Craig had done. Brother Craig did the same thing, he was recording people's private conversations and we didn't know we was being recorded. So anyway, all this group of Nepal Shadar folks, they just after Karen and Sister Noble, mostly men that like big titties, because that's what it's all about. When it comes to her, it's just her and her big knockers. They don't care nothing about her scholarship or whatever. They think she's cute or whatever, and they just want to look at her and put your big knockers in the screen. That's all it's about. They don't care about that crap she talking about, because it ain't about, they done heard that over and over again. It's redundant. Show me the titties. That's what it's about. To show you how cowardly these people are. When I came on the live stream, they started leaving because these men are weak. They think that they can handle the sisters with their nonsense. But when I came on there, they started to leave. Because I'm going to whoop your ass intellectually, verbally. And they can't handle it. What you bring him on here for? I'm leaving. Tacky ass people. Ooh, how tacky. It was some nutcase when Sister Deity was here. The only reason why he wanted to come on so he can attack Deity. That's all. These freaks, these pitiful, pathetic, loser-ass men will attack women. And in some cases, they will attack other soul brothers, attack other black men. They will never. All this talk that they're doing, they've never in their life challenged or did nothing against the enemy. Nothing. At no time in their life. But they have the nerve to try to judge somebody and tell somebody who's black and who ain't. You're not in the position. Now, when you build your own nation, you can do that. You're a Negro slave living in America. You can't judge no damn body. You don't have no power. Nobody don't give a damn about what you're talking about. And then I have these clowns, and they tell me, because Sister Deity, she's blackity black, and she's one of the kind of people that's quick to tell people, you ain't black enough, you are Uncle Tom and a Sambo, whatever. Don't qualify. She ain't never did nothing in her life to fight for the cause. Nothing. Except talk. I did ask her 7 times. 5, 7. I asked her 7 times. What is your plan? I don't have a plan. What the hell are you talking about then? How the hell are you going to judge anybody for? So if you don't like what I'm talking about, you don't understand what we're doing, then you can go and talk with Brother Maurice. And she's not there either. She did the same thing to Brother Maurice that she did over here. These people are fake, they're foul and phonies. Fake, foul, phonies. They're not real. There's only two people in this world. You either real or you fake. One or the other. There is no in between. And then you have these silly guys. I like deity. I sure wish I had her telephone number. She sure told Taalik off. Sister Deity, no Taalik is an Uncle Tom, and he's a sellout Sambo agent. I sure wish I could talk to Sister Deity. She know about you. She know about all of you. Have she tried to contact any of y'all suckers? No. She contacted me. And she been around me for years. Not for 2 months, not for 3 months, years. And Brother Craig would even bear witness, because she was talking me to death so much, I tried to get her to get interested in him, and Sister Deity called Brother Craig Uncle Tom, a hunky lover. And she don't like Guy either. I don't know why Guy Nollywood was talking. She don't like Guy Nollywood either. He's an Uncle Tom. See? Nobody is black enough. You think that you black enough, and here come another pro-blackity black, tell you ain't black enough. It's amazing. Sister Deity don't like none of you. D. Darrell, she was over there with D. Darrell for a while. She don't like none of all y'all's a bunch of suckers as far as she's concerned. I don't know what she's looking for in life, but this is clear. She loved Angel Snuffing Up 7 so much, the Sambo and the Uncle Tom, I had to block her telephone number. She'd make another number so she can call and talk to me. She ain't done that to none of you. Sister Deity talked to me from the time I start working on the truck till it's time for me to go to sleep. From 8 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. How long has she ever talked to y'all blackity black, strong, Pan-African black, Aboriginal, faceless ass trash? How long has she talked to you? None. Why you laughing? You got the wrong person. And she even said on the live stream that we have differences, but she's cool with Angel Snuffing Up 7. She want nothing to do. Craig would tell you. Guy would tell you. She don't like none of you. With your blackly Pan African. She don't like none of you. She showed talk about. You just saying that because she's saying something against me. And you think that helps your case. But she's with me though. I have the videos with her. I have her, I got the telephone number. I got the digits. You don't have nothing. And she don't like you. She told Craig in his face. He's a hunky lover. She don't like none of you. Y'all not pro-black enough for her. Yeah. I said this and we're going to get out of here. There are gay and lesbian brothers and sisters way more stronger pro-black than these folks. And they ready to go to war. And they have things on the books. They actually are more progressive than you are. There are brothers and sisters who are married to people outside of their race who are more pro-black than y'all happy ass is and can get things done better than you can. This is a fact. We know this. When I first came to YouTube, according to the analytics, the main people that was my subscribers when I first came to YouTube was black women in interracial relationships. They were the ones listening to Angel Snub Nub 7. And I was talking against interracial relationships. Sure was. Well, the only thing I say about homosexuality and interracial relationships, I just say that it's unnatural behavior. And it is. You don't see that in nature. You don't see blackbirds trying to get with robins. You don't see robins trying to get with pigeons. The reason why we are the way we are is because of an unnatural situation. But do that mean I hate you? No, it don't. Do that mean I should disrespect you? No, it don't. If you live among black folks, whatever that is, because is it a race or I don't know what the hell it is, and you cannot get along and your own people don't like you or they reject you, what you supposed to do? And somebody from another race treat you like you're supposed to be treated, treat you like a human being, and y'all get along, why can't you go with that person? Because the people that you from don't like you, they reject you. I don't see no problem with it. But just like I heard Sister Ann say earlier in her live stream this morning, there is a problem when that person choose you only because you are outside the race and they have no love for their own. So now I got to look at you funny when you hate yourself. That's where the problem comes in. You have many brothers and sisters who are married outside of us, black people, wherever the hell that is. And they way more pro-black than y'all ass is. Doing better things than you do. They're not just selling shoes on the corner and screaming hallelujah. Ain't nobody black enough. You don't qualify. Nobody qualify to tell nobody or call nobody no Sambo or no coon or none. None of y'all qualify until you. The only way you qualify is when your ass build your own nation. You're able to bring water to your house, your own nuclear power plants, grow your own food, and do everything a free person is supposed to do. Otherwise, your ass is a slave just like everybody else. Kick rocks. You don't impress nobody. And you don't scare nobody. You don't scare me. You don't scare nobody. Now, the Nation of Islam back in the day actually used to scare people. This is 2021. I'll blow your brains out. Ain't nobody running from no bean pie eating ass Negro. This is 2000. Ain't nobody running away from no Yahweh bin Yahweh fanatics, whatever the hell you want to call yourself. Them days is over. You praying and bullying the people you claim you love. You got a gun, we got guns too. You got a knife, we got knives too. No one ain't scared of y'all happy ass. Those days are over. And then the Pan-African gonna tell me the Ku Klux Klan or whoever they're not gonna allow us to take control of Mississippi. Sit your scary ass down. Of course, they're not going to allow because your happy ass is too damn scared to even try. Bring it. This is 2021. This is not 1960, 1950. This is 2021. Since y'all a man, since y'all warriors, show and prove. You shoot down one of us, Mr. KKK, then if you can dish it out, you can take it. It's simple as that. You're not going to stop us from getting what we should have anyway by the rights of being an American citizen. Sit your Ku Klux Klan pillow wearing ass down. You might be scared, Pan-African, and Nation of Islam, y'all scary ass. We're not scared. And we know what to do. We have a plan, we have a vision, we have a purpose, we have a goal. You don't have those things. And instead of you being jealous and envious, why don't you get on the soul train and help instead of trying to keep the train off the tracks? Because you're not real. You're fake. You don't want liberation. You are comfortable smoking your cigarettes, drinking your drink, and all the foolishness that the cracker done gave you, and run your damn mouth. There's only two people in this world. You either real or you fake. I don't trip off all this color stuff. That's y'all business. You want to help this work? You want to be part of this tribe? Come on. I'm not going to be tripping off you. You too light-skinned. You too dark-skinned. You too fat. You too tall. I didn't know I got time for all that kind. Do you want to be free? That's all I want to know. Do you want to liberate this people? That's all I need to know. And we'll find a way to work with you. Now, if you want to skin and grin and think that you're going to be slick and try to destroy somebody, you know, all that secret agent stuff, I would advise you not to do that. I would advise you, because we've learned from the past. You be skinning and grinning your ass right there into the river. Leave us alone. We deserve a right to be free and liberated, independent, a right to make our own laws, our own policy, and do our own thing, and be ourselves. Not what these Pan-Africans and the scholarship, all this garbage, what you think I'm supposed to be. Y'all can kick rocks. Take your religious garbage and go back to church. On that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Of course, we did an hour. Never fails. It never failed. Where the deacons at? Oh, whatever. Shout out to the Deacons of Reality. Thank you so much for your support, your love for this platform. Thank you so, Sister Ed. Thank you so much for your support and your love for this platform and your brother here. And send a shout out to your husband. Much love to your husband, your family, your little grandson. Shout out to everybody out here who is support us in our efforts and what we want to do here. Shout out to the Mississippi campaign, Brother Maurice and family, wife Muhammad, his children, and those who support him right there in Mississippi. And this is the sad thing. Brother Maurice was on the live stream showing us exactly the kind of moves they are making in Mississippi. And these pieces of trash bastards flagging the video thumbs down. I thought that's the kind of stuff y'all want to see. I thought that's the kind of stuff that y'all want to, that you are about. See how fake these people are? Because they don't like Brother Maurice. They don't like me. It don't make no difference what we do of good. They don't like us. You fake and frauds. I don't know why you want to keep supporting these people. The only thing they want to do is take your money and make you feel good about having nothing. I can't wait to eat one of those tomatoes from Brother Maurice's farm. Straight off the bush. Well, that'll be September. It might not be none around, but yeah. We're looking forward to meeting Brother Maurice in person in September. And we are already down. There's only one other way we can go, and that is up. And that's what we want to do. We want to go up. And these pieces of trash can keep doing what they're doing. But the stronger we get, the weaker they get. And the people are going to start seeing that they ain't about nothing. We want to take control of a state. We want to make a safe haven. We want to give us power at last forever. That's what we want to do. We want to make our own laws and policy. Matter of fact, create our own monetary system. You can't do all that with this other stuff. It can't be done. When you think big, you're going to produce big. When you think small, that's all you're going to get. Small change. On that note, thank you for listening. Jot down your comments. I'm Major Snutting Up 7. And this, of course, is the reality's tip on earth. As our ancestor, Don Cornelius, used to always say, as in parting, I wish us love, peace, and soul. We are the 5,000.